Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
All right, so here's a player that I worked with for the first time last night. Put this up on Instagram. A lot of questions, a lot of people asking how we did this. And so this is at the beginning of the session. This is about halfway through the session. One thing that he liked to do is when he said go, when his brain told his body to swing, he would make this move where his lead arm would go from bent to completely straight, right? So he would straighten out this arm. The rear arm would start to drop in before the knob had done anything. So the knob is just kind of stuck back there. His lead arm gets straight. His rear arm starts to work under, right? Now he gets into this position where the bat is laid flat behind him. Again, the rear arm's really leading. And now he's going to start to make his turn. And when he starts to make his turn, his knob gets way out away from him, right? So now the barrel is going to follow the knob. So the knob goes this way, the barrel is going to work out that way. Not only will the barrel work out, but because he's wasting valuable time, again, when he says go, right, he says swing. Well, one important part, a really important part of the swing is swing quickness. How quickly can our brain tell our body to go, and then we can get the barrel of the bat into the hitting zone and to the ball. Has to happen as quick as possible, right? And so as a hitter, depending on your level, you've got 0.4 of a second to get there. And so you can't have any wasted time. And so he says go, but look at how the knob and the barrel do nothing all the way here, right? Nothing has happened. And all he's really done is set himself up, put himself in a position to have to take this really long, slow swing. And so, again, can't get there. Now, and this is on just easy toss, right? So keep that in mind. This isn't off velo. So what we did with him over here is we worked a ton of PVC pipe. And so it was a short PVC pipe. I got him into position. And the biggest things that I told him to do were, one, try to keep the barrel a little bit more vertical. Right? And as we kept going, he got better and better and better at this. Again, this is probably 30 minutes after that. And so we tried to get the barrel a little bit more vertical. We tried to, when we loaded, instead of loading and just pushing back, and you can see him kind of doing that here, right? This arm is already a lot more straight than this arm. And so instead of just pushing back with the hands, I told him that I wanted him to feel like he was going to coil back. So he was going to not only coil his lower body, but he was also going to coil his upper body. So this lead shoulder was going to work down and back, right, as he takes his entire torso and starts to coil it this way. And when he did that, I told him to not use his arms, right? And so it's going to appear that his hands are moving back, when in reality he's making the move with his torso coiling. And when that happens, the rear elbow is going to get up behind the hands, right? So you can't see his rear elbow here, but you can see it right there. Now when he does that, he's set himself up into a better position. Now the next thing is, when he says go, can he say go without straightening out his arm? This is one big thing that I see with most players, and I actually, when my swing started to break down, I noticed it with myself too, is when I say go and I slam on the accelerator to go, what happens? Can you quickly turn the knob up? Right? Can you quickly make this move where your knob is going to start to work this way and it's going to turn up? And it's going to be short and it's going to be from the inside, allowing your lead arm to work up. And then your rear arm will work under. So taking this triangle right here and turning it quickly this way. And so we worked that over and over again. And we didn't do a ball at first. We did a PVC pipe, a dry swing, just quickly. How quickly can we turn it up without wasted movement, without pushing the hands back, without letting the bat fall flat behind him, without wanting the barrel and the knob to go in that direction. We repped it over and over and over. Then we put a bag up. You guys have seen, if you watch our YouTube videos, you've seen the bag that we use. And we hit that, right? So there's no result. It's just how quickly, how short, how direct can we be? And when I say direct, it doesn't mean that you're just going to go down to it and through it. It's just, we're going to make this quick move where the knob is going to start to go down. But again, then it's got to get turned up so that the barrel can quickly get here, and then the barrel can get turned up into the ball. We always want to hit the ball with a barrel that's working slightly up through the ball, right? But how do we get there? Do we get there really long that way? Do we get there really long this way where the barrel drops and goes up? Or are we short and direct and we're able to then turn the barrel up into the ball? And so you can see the difference in moves here, right? And we still got a little bit of work to do with this. And we've got some work to do with his lower body too. But so much shorter, so much quicker. Right, keeping that relationship with the bat and the body the same as we turn. And so now he's able to quickly turn and get his barrel there. And the amazing part is that this is, again, only 30 minutes after that. And so as a player, I think the biggest things, one is buy-in. Do you buy into what we're trying to do? If the player doesn't buy in, he's never going to change, or she's never going to change. Right? So you got to buy into it. To buy into it, you have to understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. So we don't just go right into drills, right? I'm explaining what we're going to do, why we're going to do it. Do you understand? Do you have any questions? Once the player buys in, then we rock and roll with it. And as the player starts to see improvement quickly, they buy in even more. And so, again, here's the move. Super short and quick, getting the barrel to stay tight and inside, getting the knob to turn up quickly without going out. And now he's so much cleaner, so much more direct. And I explained to him, the more clean, the more direct, the quicker, the shorter we can be, without just pushing everything forward, still feeling the turn. Well, then the longer we can see the ball without having to make a decision to swing. Here, he has to make a decision to swing almost right out of the hand, or else he's going to be late. Here, he can get loaded. He can see the ball released. He can track the ball. He can read what pitch it is. Is it a fastball? Is it an off-speed pitch? Where is it located? And he trusts that he can see it and not have to swing out of the hand because he knows he's quick and he can get there, right? So really, really important. Bat speed's important. Bat path is important. But quickness, swing quickness, how quickly can I get there is really, really important. Those are the three things that we try to build. Anytime I work with a hitter, it's those three things. It's not just bat speed. A lot of people focus on bat speed. It's great. You got to be able to swing fast. It's not just that. It's not just bat path. It's all three. You got to incorporate quickness to it as well, in my opinion. So that's what we got. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. If you're from our area, we're from Danvers, Mass. Let me know. Email me, matt@AntonelliBaseball.com. If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more about building the elite swing, check out our new course. We have over 2 hours of content, almost 30 hitting drills. We break down the exact mechanics that you're going to want to implement into your swing. I've put the link in the description if you want to go check it out.